So a couple of tips and hints here, guys. Obviously, it's just vector addition. Okay, we've been doing that for long enough. Now you guys know how to do it. All right, just make sure that you read the questions carefully first off. Okay, so you know what they're exactly asking for, and also look at their point value. Okay, if you've done a half a page worth of work for a 2-mark question, you're probably doing it wrong. Okay, I always make the marks so that they make sense with the amount of work that should be done for that problem. All right, so when you're looking at that, I think I actually adjusted it so these are different. The ones I have on the board actually have different point values than the ones that are on your sheet, but it's the same question because I adjusted them to reflect how much work is actually done. Okay, so with question number 1, we just have 2 displacement vectors. Okay, they both point 35 degrees north of west. One is 4.6, the other is 3.2. Don't overthink that one. Okay, really don't overthink that question. All right, we're just looking to find out what the total displacement is of those 2 vectors. Okay, one hint I will give you for that one. There is a significant digit trick in that question. Okay, be mindful of what you are doing when you put those ones together. Okay, question 2. What throws people here is this has force in it. And then they're like, well, you never taught us force, Codere. Like, what are we supposed to do? You're right, I never taught you force. But I did tell you many, many times that it doesn't matter what vector quantity you're adding, you still add them in what way? Yeah, tail to head, okay? Or with the separate triangles, whichever way you use, okay? But it doesn't matter what the vector quantity is, they are added together in the same way. All that changes is at the end, instead of getting meters, you get newtons. Right? That's all the changes. The method is still the same regardless of what vector quantities you're adding. So don't let the fact that this is in newtons fool you. All right. And then, guys, big suggestion for that one is try and visualize what's going on in that one as well. Okay. Question number 3, okay, it says boat travels this way and that way. It's not a boat in a river question. Those are at the end. Okay. This is just a vector addition question. Don't try and treat it like a boat in the river question because it's not. Okay. Question number 4, it's a lot easier than you would think. All I'm looking for are magnitude and direction of the x and y components. Okay, so I just want you to find x and y for that vector. Okay, but be mindful of the vector that you are given. Okay, make sure your answers reflect the vector given in the question. Okay, number 5, just okay, same thing. Find the x and y components. Okay, so you got 2 questions in a row that are just find x and y. So they're pretty straightforward and very fast to complete. Okay, but again, make sure you look at the vector given in the question. Number 6, okay, is again just vector component addition. We want to know what the total displacement is. Okay, and they've said express that direction relative to due east. That means there is only one correct direction for that answer. Okay, and that is measured from east or of east. Hint, hint of east, something of east. Yeah. Okay, number 7. Okay, same thing. You got 3 vectors there. You got to add them together. Okay, similar to the Indiana Jones question from the other day. Okay, and then same thing with number 8. We're looking for the resultant displacement. Okay, for the entire trip. And number 9 and number 10, I don't know why they have stars beside them. I keep forgetting to delete those. Okay, those are your boat in the river questions. All right, so we've done a bunch of those. Okay, don't overthink them. All right, just kind of follow the instructions I gave you for boat in the river questions and you'll be just fine on those. Okay, I will come up with a due date here right away, but you guys can get started and I'll let you know what that due date is. Okay, that's going to be due October 1st. Okay, that way I can get it marked and back to you in time for you to use it to study for your unit exam. Okay, if I make it any later than that, I won't get it turned around in time. Okay, so October 1st is the due date on that one.